Welcome, dear listeners, to the Quest Inn at the centre of the universe. Last week, Woodrow Backers, the Space Cowboy, arrived with the proposition of a business merger for the team, and during negotiations, it was revealed that Katherine's parents ate themselves, and Chase, well, he travelled back in time to prove that Woodrow is not his son. The merger, however, was not to be. But still, Bocky took a business trip back with Woodrow to see how to run a successful Quest Inn. Chase and Bocky have since returned from their work-related adventures, and we find them now sitting with Katherine in one of the Quest Inn's many hallways on a couch that's seen better days.
Oh, I can't even eat my grass. I mean, I picked it first thing in the morning, so it was crisp, and I can't even look at it, you know? It just reminds me of my parents.
Would you like a tissue?
No, I might eat that. I'm just scared of eating right now because what if I start eating myself, you know? My parents, I looked up to them, you know? I'm the splitting image of my mother, and she ate herself.
I think that that you can learn from your loss and maybe not eat yourself like they did. I think I trust you not to eat yourself.
Thank you, Bocky.
Well, I've been battling on if I should tell you this or not. But, you know, I was missing for a few days when I went back in time to...
We did notice
to investigate Woodrow's claims.
Yeah, no one was eating the sandwiches in the fridge, and you usually eat the sandwiches.
Well, you didn't throw them out, did you?
No, we just left them in there.
Good.
Pretty gross right now.
Well, when I went back in time, I actually went to planet Olympia. I went back to when Woodrow would have been conceived. I went back to that time. And I can guarantee you that some form of you is not going to eat themselves. Because when I was back there, I actually saw us, kind of. It looked like us, but it wasn't quite us. It seemed like it seemed like older versions of us. I'm sure of it. I am positive of it. I followed the one that looked like me into the bathroom, and I peeked into the cubicle while he was taking a dump, and I can guarantee that was my genitalia.
Did they all have eye patches and monobrows?
No.
And goatees?
The rooster had a goatee.
I think what you've seen is the future evil us's.
That's a possibility because I don't think you have genitals.
I
think the evil us has genitals. I think you did possibly see the evil person because there's no way you would have seen us because you had genitals, and I know that you don't have genitals.
I've shown you my genitals before. You've seen them. I'm very proud of my genitals.
That's not what genitals are.
That is
not what genitals are.
You don't know what genitals are.
I think horses have the biggest genitals, and I'm pretty sure I know what genitals look like.
I'm pretty sure you're wrong. I think you're a virgin, Katherine.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Is it because I've got genitals and you don't?
I do have Look!
Oh my God, he's got genitals!
Why have we never seen these before?
He's been covering them up.
I hide them under... I wear pants, okay? Someone in this house has to wear pants.
Oh
my God.
Oh my God. Oh, hello.
I
can see you're all here.
Hi, you must be Dr. Libby.
I am.
I totally forgot that we had booked you for Bocky.
Who is this? What? Who's this person in our rec room?
Look, Chase and I, you know, we took a couple of steps forward and
You've already paid for the booking.
We did. We paid for the booking, you know, but that was... We thought, you know, you needed some help because you were very stroppy.
You were acting like a dick.
Yeah, and we thought, let's get a therapist in.
I'm acting like I'm fine. I tell you, I'm fine. I'm not the one showing my genitals to everyone.
That is a very good point. I did walk in and one of you was naked.
Yeah, and I'm sorry about that. But since, you know, booking you for Bocky, you know, Bocky's gotten a lot better. You know, he went on a business trip, so, you know, he's really opened his eyes. But Chase and I have we've had a lot of issues that come up. So I know that you weren't here for...
We all have problems, so you can probably stop right now.
Dr. Libby.
Wait. But we're paying you to take care of our problems, right?
Oh, 100%.
Oh, thank God.
But I don't have to care about them.
Okay. But if by chance we can take care of your issues, will you pay us?
No, I have very costly bills. I travel in style.
Look, if no one's going to go forward and get their therapy session over, I think I'm going to go.
Well, no, I feel like I need a therapy session.
True, you need to sort that genital issue out.
I just showed you I've got genitals.
Look, let me give you the rundown, Doctor.
Can you please explain to her what genitals are?
I know what genitals are. Do you want to see between my hind legs?
I'm completely fine. If that's all right with you, I've seen many in my time and I don't need to see any more.
Sorry, Dr. Libby, can I talk to you, Bocky? Can I talk to you, Chase, for a second? You help yourself to the popcorn machine.
Thank you.
Guys, we need to get vulnerable here. Okay, we've had some big things happen to us lately. Okay, Chase, you've got, besides the genital issues, you've also got a possible son. You know, that's a big thing, and I think you need to deal with that. Okay, and Bocky, I know that you're fine now. You know, you've had that business trip, but the clone dad, okay, that was like your real dad. That was like and we sent him up. I mean, I'm getting
Just
sad.
so you know, I have fantastic hearing. So
Oh.
this can be off the record if you like, but I can clearly see motives for
Wait,
counselling.
you keep a record of this?
Of course, it's professional.
Do you lock it away?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Speaking of locking away, I've kind of locked away the image of my parents.
Oh, that's interesting.
Well, I don't know if you know, but I'm a Shentor.
Yes.
And oh my God, you knew that? How did you know that?
I can see you.
I try to hide that so much, but you know, my big hoops just get everywhere. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm the last Shentor left, and you know, my parents, I just found out that they ate themselves to death.
Okay, well, that's
they
common.
ate themselves to death. What if I eat myself to death? You know, what if I'm on the same
You
path?
might. I mean,
I might.
I can't say yes or no.
Oh my God.
Wait,
That
why
would be
can't you-
irresponsible of me.
Oh my God.
How would you even know that though?
Oh, you know I know the future.
What?
You know
We
the
all-
future?
Yeah, my whole species. We know exactly what's going to happen to every single one of you.
Oh my God, that must be such a burden.
It's boring.
You know, there's no surprises for you.
Well, when you say species, what species are you?
I'm half dragonfly.
Oh, how delightful!
We orbit just around Saturn, so
Wait, what's the other half? I can't work it out. I could see the dragonfly. I just can't work out.
I have legs.
So what species would that be?
Human, excuse me?
Human.
That was very rude. Very rude, Katherine.
Look, I don't want to assume.
I
things
mean,
that
I know
don't
you
know.
all seem comfortable just taking all your body parts out and around, but
Okay, it's not usually like that.
When you
Okay.
say half dragonfly, do you mean half human and a quarter dragon and a quarter fly, or
that's very ignorant.
half
of
human
you.
and half dragonfly?
Have you not seen a dragonfly?
Well, yes, but I just thought maybe a dragonfly.
Are you trying to insult me?
I'm awfully sorry, Doctor. I'm awfully sorry. I did not mean. No, I did not mean to insult you.
He's very curious. He's
Yeah. Is he often insulting to strangers?
Bocky's gone through a lot lately. Bocky, maybe you should open up.
Are you defensive for any particular reason?
I'm not defensive. What would I have to be defensive about?
Are you inadequate?
Inadequate? I'm not inadequate. I couldn't stop. I couldn't.
Just say it, Bocky. It's okay. Put your.
I'm
foot in-
fine. I'm fine.
Put
Well,
Chase. I think we've all put our hearts out there. I think it might be your turn. You know, we're paying a lot of money for Dr.
okay.
Libby.
Yes. Look, we had this guy come in last week, and he took a bite of me.
A friend of yours, or just strangers?
He was a traveling innkeeper from the edge of the universe, and he'd come in, and after a bit of discussion, he claimed that he might be my son or some. I should open up. I have a time machine.
And not your gender.
Oh yes, I know.
No, I'm not. I'm not opening up my pants.
Thank
It's all
God.
right.
I'm sick of that.
Yeah, I've got a time machine,
Yes,
all right?
yes.
Yeah, you know?
Well, I can see your future.
Oh my
so,
God, she
I
knows
mean, do I need to keep repeating myself, or?
I mean,
we-
probably.
Okay.
I've got a very short
Are we
attention
going to
span.
stay friends forever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I cannot tell you. Like, I know, but I can't. I'm sorry. It's professional responsibility.
Okay, should I invest in friendship bracelets?
You think I'm going to answer that?
I don't know. I was
Am
just
I going to eventually successfully kill
get-
myself?
I mean-
Not me.
Did
What
you
about-
get any of the information I sent you about my visit? Is this...
What about cryptocurrency?
I mean, oh God. I mean,
We
I
didn't
wouldn't-
read it.
I wouldn't
We
say
didn't-
buy it.
We didn't read it.
They didn't tell me you
We
were
didn't
coming.
read it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chase has a real problem with reading things.
It takes me a long
Okay.
time.
He-
I just saw the ad and I
Yeah.
recognized your face from the radio and I was like,
Okay.
Chase is basically illiterate.
That makes a lot
Hey.
of sense
We
now.
have
Yeah.
an 8-page manual, and it took him a whole weekend to get through
Oh
2
dear, is this a
pages.
problem from your childhood as well?
Pocky, I mean, Chase, I think you should open up.
I don't want to talk
Did
about
anyone
my childhood.
read
Chase, I think you should.
No, I don't want to talk about my childhood.
Chase, you've got a son now, and who knows how many other sons you have. The giant elephant.
Do you often have affairs with different people and then give them children?
I mean, it's not like I go out of my way to.
But it happens a lot.
It's always an accident. It's an accident. I have
Okay.
bad luck.
Well,
of
there are
finding
no
my way into
accidents
this.
in this life. I really know that. Every choice you make has ramifications.
Wait, every choice I make?
Oh, yeah. When I say I see the future, I see all possible futures.
So when I went back to 800 BC and made a donation to the sperm bank,
Oh, mm-hmm.
They have a sperm bank in 800 BC.
They've got a
didn't know
big
you did
one.
that.
I would just
Was it
say
in a
that
pyramid?
next time you go on a date, check their genealogy.
The genealogy. Can you write that down for me?
No.
Katherine, can you remember to call me next time I'm on a date and remind me about their genealogy? To inquire of it.
I mean, I can try, but who knows? I might be on a date with a centaur. So
Oh,
I
is
can't
this
be sure.
something that you're investigating?
I mean, I'm trying to look for a centaur to be my match, but look, I recently just got out of a relationship. His name was Cedric, and it makes me.
It's okay. Spit it out.
Okay.
He was a dwarf,
Yep.
and I thought we were gonna be together forever. And then we spent a couple months apart, and then next thing I know, he comes back and he's got a wife and children. You know how hard that is for me.
Do you often have, delusions that you'll stay with people forever?
Delusions. Yes, I have a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to live a full life, and
Well, good luck.
You know what? You know what, Dr. Libby? You're. I mean, I appreciate that you're a professional, but you're talking to us here like your life is just perfect and like you've got everything. You can't have everything. There's got to be something buried under
I
there.
didn't realize you were a professional psychologist, so.
Well, I'm just thinking if you know the future, and not always the future's good.
Oh, it never is.
I mean, that's
It never is good. There's no good future.
Everything ends.
that must be a hard burden.
Uh-huh.
So you've seen it, that everything ends?
Well, once you've seen the end of existence, it all gets a bit boring, I must admit.
Have you ever had love in your life, Dr. Libby? Hey, and
Yeah.
someone we've all got to have our someone, even if it's just a brief.
Like I have a clone of the scientist who created me, who are trapped in the Middle Ages.
Well, that's a problem in itself.
But at least I have him.
Well,
He's out there, 1,200 years in the past.
you know they're all going to die, right?
But enjoy that time we have with them. Sure, you can see the exact day and how they're going to die, but what's before that?
Well, it's sort of an image that's hard to get out of your head once you met someone. The
So you
screaming, the blood, the empty
my
chasm, the void of death, and
Wait, the screaming and the blood.
most people I date tend to die in a really dramatic fashion.
Oh my God.
Why? Do you do something to them?
I mean, not deliberately.
Are you being followed by some sort of serial killer?
Are you a serial killer?
Are you a serial killer?
Of course
Oh my
not.
God, did we hire a serial killer from the Yellow Pages?
I'm just unlucky.
Serial killers are unlucky.
Well, I see some kind of deep sadness behind your eyes, and I don't think I
Just
trust
because my eyes are so big does not mean you get permission to look inside them.
Fair.
That is poetry right there.
That's fair.
That
That's
is
very fair.
poetry.
That's what you pay me for.
You're right. No, we are. No, we're paying Dr. Libby to listen to our problems, so I think we need to remember that.
Stay away from the murders if you can.
Oh.
I'm just saying. I don't think
I built an army of robots to do murdering for me once.
Wow.
Wow, maybe we should unpack that, Bocky.
How you once? Do you still have this army?
Well, I mean, in theory, they're still in the Delta Quadrant.
Murdering.
Battling, murdering, everything in their sight.
That's quite
I'm so
exciting.
proud of my little robot children.
Bocky, so you're kind of like a dad, too. Then
What?
you've got little robot children. I've got a possible
God.
cowboy for a son.
I do have... They are like my little babies. My little murder babies.
See, do you see
My
the love in
little-
his eyes when he talks about them? Don't you want that? I mean, just because they're gonna die.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to look at their little faces and see how they're going to die every time he wants to say goodnight.
Oh.
I'm
When
sorry.
they explode, they can reassemble into new forms and become more powerful and can't be destroyed the way they were previously.
That's very clever.
You've really thought that out well.
Maybe, Bocky, you and Chase should go on, like, a dad date. You know, and, like, go down to that big department store where they sell those really high-waisted pants and they're real baggy at the
I love
thighs.
those pants.
You know, like, and then maybe you can
don't
get
wear
like
pants.
a
I do sometimes.
he can wear pants.
Like
He's
at a dinner
dad.
party.
I had a dinner. Okay, I had a dinner party a couple weeks ago, and you did not wear pants, Bocky.
Is this a recurring theme
that
for the
wasn't-
group?
Well,
mean,
I've only had one dinner party, mainly because I was worried that was going to happen, and it
Okay.
did. And now I don't have any more dinner parties.
I didn't know it was a fancy pants dinner party.
Well, I did put that in the invitation, fancy pants, and you did not wear pants.
Well, maybe if Chase had read me the invitation.
I told you, if you just book a solid weekend with me, I will go through and read it to you.
Bocky doesn't have a weekend, and I am not having any more dinner parties.
I'm sorry. We are so sorry for wasting your time.
Oh no, it's fascinating.
I'm sorry. I really want to get all of this off my chest and make it all right within me. You know, we're paying you.
Oh,
and I want that.
100%,
I want
yeah.
you to, but I just don't trust you.
Well, that's very mean. I'm one of the most trusted professions in the universe. I mean, if you can't say
Cold.
I'm being professional.
I just feel like you're holding back so much information that could
Well,
be
I have a
beneficial.
lot on my mind, I can tell you that.
I've got a notepad and I can kind of write if you want to spill some of those beans. The beans being the things that are on your mind, not actual beans.
Is this a safe space?
Of course this is a safe space.
Are you going to tell anyone about it?
Of course not. We're in the center of the universe.
Do you know my mom?
Maybe. Who's your mum? Is she a dragonfly, half human, half dragonfly?
Yes.
No.
Okay, good.
We don't know her.
I've never met her.
You're the first half dragonfly, half human.
Well, no. I have met a half dragon, half fly. Well, quarter dragon,
Oh.
quarter fly, half human before. That's why I asked earlier. I didn't mean to be
Okay.
insulting.
Yeah. Makes sense.
It's just, I don't know. You all seem friends.
Popcorn?
No,
Scratch
That's-
behind the ears.
I'm okay, thank you.
Mimosa?
Potato.
Patata?
Long Island iced tea.
Do you have any really strong bad dreams?
Is that a cocktail?
No, we're all out.
That's okay, I don't need anything.
You can tell us.
Well, it's just, I'm traveling a lot for my work.
Of course.
I'm much in demand, as you can see. I'm very professional.
You're so professional.
Very professional.
The
Thank
most
you.
professional psychologist I've ever spoken
Thank
to.
The
you.
most professional person I've ever spoken to.
I'm not a person.
Fair.
Racist.
I wasn't going to say it, but I think you're right.
No, I think I was right too.
Shut
Look, we're here for you, Dr. Libby.
It's
okay,
just, it's very lonely. It's a lot of empty
imagine.
rooms, and I have to look into the people's futures and see the sadness and death and unhappiness in every single one.
Oh.
And I just sort of know that There's no one I can talk to about it.
You know, sometimes when Bocky's feeling lonely, Bocky pulls out his ventriloquist dummy and talks to his ventriloquist dummy.
Oh boy,
I was
yeah.
wondering what that other voice was in your room the other night.
Just letting you know, I'm still going to take a note of that, even though we're all sharing right now.
It's all right. I'm taking notes of everything you're saying as well.
Sometimes when I'm lonely, I like to go to Saks Fifth Avenue and just go shopping. But I can't work out the escalator, so I can never go upstairs.
Do they have lifts? Is that...
I don't know how to press the button.
Okay, yep.
I'm a half horse.
She sometimes forgets that she has human arms and hands and fingers.
Yeah. It's understandable when we're stressed. We can forget things.
It's just been a little fun.
All right, I suppose since this is a safe space, I'm going to confess something. I once took a whole chest full of Harry Potter books down to the corner on 34th Street. And I told all the little kids that were coming by that I wrote them. And then I charged them all $300 for a copy and signed them.
God, you're such a terrible person.
I know. I don't even know. I just wanted the
I mean, you could get
adulation.
sued. I mean...
Probably.
I'm not gonna
That's probably what all of these law letters are for.
What law letters?
All these.
Oh dear.
Just all in this drawer.
That can't be good.
No,
can it,
I
Doctor?
don't think... I would probably
Taking up
burn
so
them.
much space in the storage.
I don't know why I do it. I don't know why.
Can I admit something to you?
Yes. Go on.
I mean, when I go on a date, they seem really nice. And sometimes this like mist descends over me. And I may or may not eat them. That's why I'm so lonely.
Oh my God! I can't believe it. She was no help at all. Well, that's Sykes for you. Bunch of quacks, a lot of them. You know, I went to one once. Told me I was suffering delusions of being a narrator for a podcast. Whatever that is. But enough about me. What about our team? What about Chase masquerading as J.K. Rowling to trick kids out of their pocket money? And what about Bocky's murderous robots he left in the Delta Quadrant? I wonder what they're doing now. And poor Katherine, will she ever remember that she has hands? Life really is a bit of a challenge for her sometimes. And speaking of sometimes, don't forget to tune in when Becky Swanwick joins us for some good times, in next week's clinically insane episode of The Quest In at the Centre of the Universe. Many thanks to our special guest, Zoe Gough, as Dr. Libby Phil. The Quest In at the Centre of the Universe is created and performed by Tom Fahey, Indiana Kiely, and Beau, Windon, with narration by Morgan Thistlethwaite. The episode you've just heard was recorded and produced by Potato Revolution. Follow The Quest In at the Centre of the Universe on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You'll find us by searching for Quest In Podcast. That's all one word. And if you're listening to us on iTunes, why not hit that subscribe button, head over to our page, and leave a rating and a review.